Good morning, students. Today, as a part of the subject of management process for you, we are going to learn the initial introductory concepts towards the second unit start, that is managerial development and group dynamics. First of all, before going to the start of what is managerial development, what is group dynamics, gradually, let us first go for why the managers are important in any organization. And then we learn about the need for developing the management or managerial skills and traits on the part of the managers in the organization. First of all, let us think why management is important. The first and foremost thing what we have to keep in our mind is the management function itself is a resource. We have already learned that there are 5 M's: money, material, machine, methods, and the 5th M is management. So it is an intangible force or an intangible resource, but ultimately the 5 M's combination is resulting in what? Effective management, appropriate management, better management, and ultimately leads to the creation of the resources, economic resources of the organization. So we can see, even though management is an intangible force, but it has its own impact in coordinating the other 4 M's of the organization. That is the people, structure and technology of the organization putting together. So that's why we can deem management as an economic resource also. So when it is deemed as a resource, and we know that resources are always scarce, so it should be judiciously applied, appropriately applied, so that it can result in a better output on the part of the organization, either by productivity or by profits or the growth of the organization in a continuous manner. So on one hand, we can see management as an economic resource or an effective resource of the organization. That's why it is required to develop the management. The second one, it is a dynamic process. Why it is a dynamic process? It is continuously used towards the getting things done by the employees of the organization, the staff of the organization, or the departments or the functionary areas of the organization. So it's continuously going on, changing from time to time. Applications are being applied as and when there is a need for application by a manager, or the inclusion of the managerial talent for better management of the situation. Henceforth, it's a dynamic function. The third one is it is a social function. Why it is a social function? Because as the basic definition of management says that management is an art of getting things done through others, means employees or the subordinates, means social collectivity, social connectivity and social inclusion of all these people into the organizational actions and activities on a regular basis. So manager plays a role of a connector, a coordinator, as well as a controller also, or supervisors. So henceforth, there is a need on the part of the manager to have the socialization skills also. Otherwise, there is a possibility of arising of conflicts in the organization. and there may be different types of conflicts may arise if manager has not properly played their role in the organization. Next one, management function should be having its effect on several areas, because one decision of a manager will influence not only that particular functionary area or the department, it will have its impact over the other departments and management of the organization as a whole also. Henceforth, a manager should have the ability and the skill to take decisions appropriately by keeping in view of the overall growth and development of the organization, not only the particular department. So like that, if we go on observing, there are several instances where the problems due to the managerial mismanagement is a root cause for the problems in the organizations. So henceforth, there is a need to develop the management, develop the managerial talent of the people of the organization. Now coming to the question, what are the various areas which can have an impact over the development of the management? The first and foremost thing is the concept of human resource planning will come in here, because managers are also the resources at decision making levels. Henceforth, there is a need to go for planning in future also. When once there is a need to fill a position of a manager, either from the organizational hierarchy or from the outsiders, there is a need to think that in future which areas need to be filled up by those people who are in the organization at present also. So there is a need to develop the human resources by keeping in future requirements of the organization. So it's a concept of human resource planning. So you might have heard the subject human resource management. So in this context of human resource management, which lies under the staffing function of the management, when we are studying about the functions of management, the one function of management is staffing also. So the human resource planning comes under the staffing function of the management. So that is one area on the part of the human resource planning, which is a requirement on the part of managerial development. The second one is improving the quality of the managers as well as the employees of the organization also. Because organizations function in dynamic environment, highly competitive environment, and the challenges which emerge on a daily basis before the organization needs to be tackled amicably by deploying or applying appropriate skills, either by the managers or the team of the managers or the employees of the organization. Henceforth, the quality development of the employees or the managers is also a function as a requirement element on the part of the managerial development. So for that also there is a need of managerial development. After that, the productivity enhancement is also one of the challenging area. So continuous growth of the organization, continuous growth in the productivity of the organization is also one of the functions where there is a need to take that challenge by the managers. Henceforth, the manager should have the ability also to improve the levels of productivity from time to time. That's why there is a need from the area of the productivity management also. Now coming to the question of the other areas where there is a need, one is the improvement of the morale of the employees of the organization. So the morale and the job satisfaction are those two elements which are very much critical for the successful functioning of the organization as well as a challenge before the manager also. So, in order to improve the morale of the employees, there is a need to have an improved morale on the part of the managers also. So, by keeping in that point of view also, there is a need for managerial development for effective morale management also. After that, one another important point is to come to an end for this obsolescence in the management. So obsolescence in the sense sometimes the managers may not perform properly, but still they continue in the organization at the key levels or decision making levels. Because of that also there is a problem. Henceforth, in order to go for the change in the managerial levels or the fulfillment of the requirements of organization from time to time should also be kept in view, and for that deleting the obsolescence in the organizational environment. For that also there is a need of managerial development. And the last one is the personal growth and efficiency and the effectiveness on the part of the managers while they are performing as a manager in the organization at any functional area. So continuous need to improvise the talent, improvise the skills, improvise the conceptual knowledge, improvise the theoretical knowledge, improvise the practical knowledge, and to have a connectivity between the reality, what is happening outside the organization and within the organization, that need to have better tackled by the managers also. For that there is a need to improve the personal growth of efficiency and skills and talents, conceptual knowledge, theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge among the managers also. For that there is also a need on the part of the managerial development. Now coming to the question, what is this managerial development? The managerial development is nothing but the education on the part of the development of the managers on a continuous manner, either practically or theoretically or conceptually. The remaining things we will take in the next lesson. Thank you.